What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. We have a lot to talk about today. That's why I'm coming in with so much energy. Oh my god, bro. We have neighbors.
Oh yeah, sorry.
There's a lot to talk about over the last week or two?
2 weeks.
Let's say 2 weeks. Yeah. A lot has happened. There's been a lot of drama, a lot of chaos, things that we love over here. So we're gonna talk about all of it. Let's jump right into it. I'm here with my boy, Stove.
Stoven.
Is that your full name?
Stovenina.
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 You're committing to this.
Stovenina Arena.
You're committing to your name being Stovenina.
No, Stovenina Arena.
Stovenina Arena. All right. So a lot of you have been wondering who's been messing with all of us, and a lot of you have probably seen Stove's video that he uploaded yesterday where his car.
Ryan had to come pick me up today because I don't have a car right now.
We genuinely don't know where it is. The main concern is that he drives it's an Audi, right?
Audi.
So Audi puts in trackers in their cars and they can let you know by GPS where your car is.
Yeah.
And we did that this morning and we have no knowledge as to where his car went. To recap that drama, the same creepy hooded figure, mysterious thief guy from the last few videos showed up, somehow broke into Stove's car. I think he busted a window or something and drove off. Let me show you that security footage right now. Yo, he rolled in right through the gate.
I mean, the gates are just open right now.
Okay.
He's wearing a mask.
He goes right to your car.
Wait. Oh, shoot, he's hitting the
Oh!
the lights
Hold
went
on
off.
a second.
Did he stop the alarm from going off? Is that what that was?
Oh my gosh.
Guys,
Oh,
this is...
so he's in.
As you can see here, this guy is coming in, walking right onto the property, busting through the window, and somehow driving off, even though Stove had the keys the entire time.
It's unbelievable. I had the keys the whole time. Yeah, it's just like...
What's nice is that, I don't know if I should share this, is it okay? But it's not, Stove, you didn't buy the car, you leased the car. It's not like someone completely stole tens of thousands of dollars from him, but they still stole his car, which is under his name, which he is financially and legally responsible
Exactly.
for.
So if I'm leasing it, I'm basically renting it, so it's not even my car. So
They
it's
stole
like,
the car that you're responsible for.
Exactly. So now, like, if I go back to Audi, they're gonna be like, so where's the car? I'm like,
Yeah.
someone stole it.
So it's very important that we start working together to get to the bottom of this. Obviously, very confusing and super concerning stuff. Right around the time that I got back on Team RAR and hit 1 million subscribers, Stove and Bailey started reinvestigating the SD card that we got a while back. That's a lot to recap. I'm sure a lot of you know the story, but basically there's an SD card with a lot of hidden information on it, a lot of secret folders.
I mean, all these, like, was it alpha, beta?
There's a bunch of
them.
My presumption is that there are people who do not want us knowing the information that's on there, and the moment that they caught wind that Bailey and Stove were reinvestigating all that stuff, their eyes and their targets got set on these guys.
Yeah, I mean, it was basically like we forgot about it for like a month, and we're like, okay, it's good, it's over with, and all of a sudden it just kind of re-entered all our lives out of nowhere, and so it was just like, okay, we gotta investigate, we gotta at least like, cause it was kind of open-ended last time.
The first interaction that I had is that while I was working through things with Carter, I got called to the Team RAR house, and there was legitimately the same hooded, masked figure lurking around the house. Yo, what the? What is happening? Stop! They were trying to find something. They were either looking for the SD card, they were looking for information, they were trying to steal something.
They could have been planting something.
Wait.
Who knows?
That's interesting.
Why would they just come in?
I never thought of that.
I mean, nothing was really, from what we saw from the surface, nothing was stolen, nothing was like misplaced or anything.
I don't know what they were doing.
Yeah.
I don't know how they have access. The point is, there's something bigger going on here. Something that we don't understand. I don't know if any of you understand it, but we're trying to figure it out. And the main reason I wanted to make this video today is because Stove and I have been talking, we've been going through this, and we have some ideas as to who and as to why this is happening, which we wanted to present to all of you, we wanted to talk about. Not sure if we are gonna be right about this, but let us present our cases, let us present our possible conspirators and the people that could be doing this, and we're gonna talk about it. Before we get into that, there's 3 main things I want to talk about. 3 main things that we know. Number 1, we have caught on film multiple times the same figure or someone wearing the same outfit doing really mischievous and super sketchy things surrounding our group. Carter, Stove, Bailey, myself, Liz, surrounding us, right?
Yeah.
Point number 2, they have to have inside information as to know where we are and when. Examples being how they could get to Stove's car, how they could get into the house, and then how they could be leaving these sketchy notes for us all around, how they could know that we're looking for this SD card, things like that. They have a lot of information that we're not sure how they know. And point number 3 is these people are after something.
Yeah.
And that's the scariest part because we just don't know what it is, okay?
I know what a lot of you guys are thinking right now, and I'm sure there's gonna be a lot of comments on this, but you guys are probably gonna be saying, why don't you just take this to the cops? Why don't you have them investigate this whole thing? Because that's what they do. But honestly, number 1, I don't know what they're really after. 2, I mean, it could be like a prank on, like, you know how the whole thing with FaZe is going on. It could be honestly a whole huge prank somehow. And number 3, I mean, you can't just go to the cops like, hey, like, I need some kind of evidence.
There's a mysterious figure. Just to clarify, we live in Los Angeles, in California. It's one of the biggest cities in the US. Cars go missing all the time. Like, that's a real thing that happens, and like, just because you say, hey, my car's missing, they can't just find that unless they can GPS it. We already tried that. We need more evidence. We need more of a lead than what we have, which is why we have to investigate ourselves. Also, if you live in Los Angeles and you know what Stove's car looks like, here's a photo of it. It's a bright blue car. If you see it driving around or you see it hidden somewhere,
comment down below.
Yeah, I want to go through who I think it could possibly be from the beginning. And I'm gonna start with the one I know everybody's thinking this. Is it one of the FaZe members? Is it Kay? Is it Jarvis? Here's their little faces up on screen right here. Yeah, there's a bit of a prank war going on. I don't think that they would be after us. I did just upload a video where Stove and myself snuck into their house. Hey, what's up, man?
Hey.
Yo, good to meet you in person.
Yeah, what's good?
Thanks for texting me and having us over.
Yeah, of course.
What's up, Ryan? That's Stove.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Do you guys want to take that photo real quick? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do it?
Yeah, do it. Okay.
Phase up real quick.
What do you want? Phase up?
Yeah, and then, you got it?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yep.
Sick.
Cool.
Heck yeah, thanks for having us.
So they
It's crazy. Yeah.
I thought you knew Jarvis.
Yeah. We know you and we know
They said they were invited.
Fraser invited us?
Yeah, he's Fraser.
Oh, yeah. Fraser invited us.
Are you sure you're right?
Oh my gosh. Relative to them, we're kind of small fish, right? The real war that they have going on is between them and Carter, which Carter started. It'd be really weird for them to go after us in retaliation, and it'd be kind of weird for them to be doing it in the same disguise. I mean, they're YouTubers. If they did something like that, it would be on the internet. It would be up. They would
Exactly.
They would film it.
Yeah.
So,
It's good
unless there's a
content.
greater game, I do want to put the FaZe members on the list. Option number 2, and a lot of people are not going to be happy to hear this. We went through... Should I say it?
I mean, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I hate to bring this up, but I have to, I guess. Okay, possibility number 2. If you watch Stove's video back of his car being stolen, the one who told us the car was stolen was...
Bailey.
It was Bailey. And Bailey's entire confident statement was that right when I walked in, I saw someone drive away, and then he said something about how he like followed and waved to the car.
He thought it was me in the car, and he saw them drive away, and he didn't really do anything because he thought it was me. And then but then we looked back at the security footage, and because like at the time that didn't even occur to me because I was so in shock, and like, you know, my car was gone, so I'm like, I don't care. I was like trying to see who that person was and trying to get a glimpse of him. But then looking back and thinking about it for a couple days, it's just like, hold on a second. Bailey said he was there, and he's literally right when he arrived, my car pulled away. But when the car pulls away, Bailey wasn't there.
There's no Bailey in the footage. If it was Bailey, based on what he's saying, his alibi would put him there at the exact same time as the suspect.
Exactly.
And I did not see him
nowhere in that.
Nowhere.
Yeah.
And of course, Stove and I don't want to blame Bailey.
Yeah.
Right? Why would... He's our friend. We love him. He's definitely fighting the same fight we are, but he's the only one of us that I have not seen with this person at the same time.
You guys have been commenting like Bailey's being suspicious.
He's leaving at random
times. Like he's just being really sketch. And but I mean, we see those. We read all your guys' comments, and it's like he's there with us, and we don't want to blame a friend. So it's like, okay.
But someone has to say. We have to say something. We have to put it out there because it is a possibility. You saw that video of Stove where we went to the parking garage. The kind of moves that guy was pulling off, not a lot of people can pull off.
Hold on, what's that? Hold on a second. Hey, right. There's someone here. Dude, Sony, hey! Bailey! Oh, hold on. Go.
Bailey!
What? Yo. What? I'm down here.
my god, Ryan.
Okay, dude, but you can't pinpoint it on him because in that video, once you see the dude run off, I mean, Bailey comes straight from down below. That's why I'm like, it doesn't like add up. That's why
it doesn't
like,
quite add up.
either really bad timing on his part or it's, I don't even know, but like it is really suspicious and I think, you know, we can't blame him 100% on anything, but it's still like, I think we gotta have a more careful eye on him moving forward, you know?
So those are our main two, and I'm sorry to throw him under the bus like that, but it has to be said.
Yeah.
Those are our main suspects as of right now. We have the FaZe guys, and they know a lot of people. It could be any FaZe member. Maybe the FaZe guys are hiring them. Bailey knows a ton of people too. Maybe Bailey's using one of his random parkour friends that we don't even know about, and he's like setting all this up. Those are the main ones I've got.
So I'm trying to think of the people we've like filmed with and just, you know, saw. The biggest thing for me that stands out are when, you remember when Liz is holding all these auditions for Team RAR? And like, I mean, there were a lot of people, and I'm guessing because a lot of people who actually were doing those auditions, I mean, we were all legit trying to get on team. Those are legit auditions, and so there could be salty people.
Oh, people who got kicked
off early or
thing,
or like last
and
second.
They're mad at you or mad at me.
For us, like
Taking
basically, because I've seen comments saying, oh, if Liz is gonna put Stowe back on a team, she should have just, you know, put him on. Like I've seen comments like those. And
wait. So there's no way it was Eric, because it would be so obvious.
It would be very obvious,
right? Because
like,
Eric's the biggest dude you've ever seen. But Drew and Britt, I've seen comments, people saying that it could be a girl. By the way, Drew and Britt both got kicked off. They're a couple. They have a lot to gain from working together. They have a lot to gain from getting on the team. Drew and Britt are both super athletic. They run, they flip, they know the property, they know how to get on to the Team RAR house. And I don't know if you guys have seen this, but I have a clip right here of someone sending these really creepy photos of to Stove. Is it another, is it
another note from you?
What is that? It's a photo?
That photo of me? Oh, that's me earlier.
Are you sleeping?
On the couch.
Dude, these are
this is like bad. Hold on, are you okay? Stop.
I swear,
For real. Because this is honestly creepy. Like this was like back when, I don't know, like a while back, and this was recent.
And they're definitely taken at the old Team RAR house and at the new Team RAR house, which means they had to be someone who was floating around for a while.
Yeah, someone that we've known for a while.
It literally could be one of them. So here's what I'm gonna leave off with, right? There's a lot going on. There's two questions that we need answered. We need to know who is doing all of this, and we need to know why or what they have to gain, and that's the big one. I'm promising right now, and I think that Stove can make the same promise, that we're gonna find out what these answers are.
100%.
As soon as we can, and we're doing our best to find out what it is. But we need some investigative internet help from you guys.
You guys might see some videos not pertaining to this because we're gonna have to work behind the scenes on this, and you know, in between, you guys might be wondering, oh, like, why all of a sudden you're doing this video? It's because also if you do too much, you don't want the people who are doing these to like catch on too quickly as well.
There's a much bigger game being played here than just what's on camera. Be patient with us, give us the support we need, help us out. We love you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Peace.